Hi everyone! Welcome to my first long-form video. I'd really appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe for more videos coming soon. It was early October, deep in the forests of northern Minnesota. The kind of woods where the trees stretch tall and expectant, and the wind seems to carry voices if you listen. I had arrived at a small camper by a lake just past midnight. My friends, I'll call them M and C, had the place for guests. I pulled in, shut off the engine, and walked toward the door, carrying my miniature dachshund, Ebony. The night air bit a little, but the heater inside the camper hummed. I didn't lock the door. I figured, this is their land, their yard. What could happen here? I was wrong. I lay down. The curtains were drawn, but outside, the forest waited. The dogs in the yard outside were barking intermittently. The geese honked, and Ebony, normally curled up quietly, stayed alert, shifting on the bed, her ears flicking back and forth. I closed my eyes, trying to fall asleep, but there was a quiet in the woods that felt heavier than any normal quiet. I heard it. A single knock on the side of the camper. Soft, slow, dragging something across metal siding. My heart jolted. I sat upright. Ebony leapt off the bed and pressed against me. I didn't move. Outside, the woods held their breath. Then, it began. The dog's low growl filled the camper. I tried to calm her, to tell myself it was nothing. A raccoon, a deer, stray wind. But the sense of a presence grew. I turned off the heater fan. The quiet swallowed me, and then I heard the voice, so faint I wondered if I'd imagined it.
Are you asleep yet?
My skin crawled. I didn't answer. Outside, the footstep, slow, deliberate, as if someone was stepping through leaves, dragging something heavy. I pressed my back into the wall, clutching Ebony. The temperature in the room shifted. The air felt denser, colder. My eyes darted to the window. The darkness beyond it seemed too deep. A shape crossed the glass. I swallowed, my throat dry. And then the knock again, 3 slow taps. I knew then I was not alone. I wanted to run. I wanted to bolt out the door. But fear rooted me. The figure outside moved closer. I dared not look again. I stared at the ceiling light, resisting the urge to flick it on. Ebony whimpered quietly. The dogs outside went silent. The geese stopped honking. The next sound, twigs snapping right outside the door. I rose slowly. I reached for the camper doorknob. My hand shook. I opened the door a fraction. The night rushed in. I peered out. The woods, black, thick, breathing. I saw eyes. 2 points of light, very low to the ground. Unblinking, watching. A smell came suddenly. Rot, old meat, the kind of smell you hope you never encounter. I closed the door quietly, locked it. My breath loud in the hush. I tried to sleep but couldn't. Every creak of the cabin seemed amplified. At 3 a.m. the power flickered. The heater cut out. I wrapped the blanket around me. Ebony hid under the covers, and then the whisper again, so close to the window I thought it was inside.
Stay with us.
I froze. I told myself, it's a nightmare, a trick of the mind, but the air turned icy. The camping light outside the door glowed weakly. A long shadow stretched past it. It didn't move like a human. Limbs too long, posture wrong. I didn't look again. I didn't want to. Dawn should have brought relief. But morning came grey and muted. The dogs barked again. The washer of low mist hung over the lake. I stepped outside, trembling. The forest seemed normal, too normal. No footprints, no sign of anyone. I packed up quickly, Ebony trembling beside me. I left the door unlocked in my hurry, forgot quick the little things. As I climbed into the car, I glanced back at the camper door. And in the fog I saw it, a tall shape, standing motionless in the tree line. No features, just a silhouette, watching me go. I drove away. The forest reclaimed the road behind me, but I knew the eyes followed. And ever since, the nights feel colder, the woods less safe. The silence outside, never quite what it should be. Think about it. You enter the woods believing you're in control. You believe nature is familiar, but the forest holds stories older than your fear. The legend of the Wendigo isn't just a campfire tale, it's a warning, an echo of hunger, of something wrong in the dark. I encountered that whisper, that shadow, that thing pulling on the edges of the night. And I left the woods, but I also carried something home. So next time you walk beneath a canopy of pines, listen for the quiet that isn't calm. If you hear the dragging sound behind your camper, if you see eyes in the black tree line, if a voice whispers, "Stay," don't hesitate, don't invite it in, because sometimes the thing that watches you doesn't just want you gone, it wants you changed. And when the forest falls silent, that's when the real horror begins. Thank you for finishing the video. I truly appreciate your time. If you have any suggestions or constructive criticism, please share them. Your feedback helps me grow and create better content in the future.